Dear students, welcome to Kalarava Tutorials Chitradurga. Students, in this video we have explained the 9th standard maths, the public exam question paper with key answers. That is the exam conducted by the KSEAB board in Karnataka. That was the exam was conducted by in this year, that is March 2024. The same question paper, the model question paper, that means the preparatory question paper of this exam was explained in this video. So by observing this model question paper, you have to prepare for the public exam conducted on March month. So students, come how the question paper and key answers are there. I will with detailed, all the MCQ questions are also answered with detailed explanation in this video. So please subscribe our channel and on the notification. If you like this video, give a like for this video, and also it gives encouragement for making some more videos. Already students, in our Kalarava Tutorials YouTube channel, there are so many videos are uploaded related to this public exam question papers. So you shall go on to the YouTube and search Kalarava Tutorials. You get so many videos about education videos in this one, Kannada medium and also English medium. Now come and see how the question paper and answer papers are there. I first show the question paper in details and then I will give you the key answers. So students, this is the question paper, that is model question paper, or we call this as the practice question paper. This question paper carries 38 questions and 80 marks. Total hours for you giving 3 hours 15 minutes. Now there are some instructions for the candidate. You can observe these instructions, and we are moving to the questions. Now the first part contains the 1 marks. 8 questions are there. So those questions are multiple choice questions with 4 answers. We have to write the correct answers with the option number also. So these are 8 questions are there. We have observed these questions here. And then the second part contains the 1 marks short answer questions. Here also it is totally 1 marks 8 questions are there. And then in the you observe the questions of short answers questions. 1 marks contains 1 marks each. Up to 16th there are 8 questions for 1 marks. And then for in the third part there are 8 questions with 2 marks questions. 2 marks questions are there, 8 questions are there. So observe the questions here. So these type of questions are given for this one. And in the third part there are 3 marks questions, 9 questions are there. So some long answer questions here they given for 3 marks, 9 questions are there. Up to 33 there are questions of 3 marks questions. So in some questions there is options is also given. You have to answer any one of the question in this option. And in the fifth main there are 4 marks, 4 questions are there. 3 questions there are no option. In the last question 37 question it was option is there. And in the last part it has 5 marks, 1 question is given there. So these are the type of questions you get in this examination of the maths question paper. So I will I will tell you the how to answer these MCQ questions first in detail. In some videos they will give only the answer option only, but here I explain in detail how you get the answer for the questions. Yes, now students observe the first question is here. Here in this first question they ask that the coordinates of the origin are. Origin means what? If you draw a graph like this, this one is x-axis and this one is y-axis. So in this x-axis the point here, this one, the value of the x-axis is 0 and the value of y-axis is also 0. So we call this the coordinates of this point is 0, 0. So this point is called the origin. This is the origin point. The coordinates are 0, 0. So you get the option A is the correct answer for this one. So and then we get the longest chord of a circle is, here we write a circle. In the circle, if you join any 2 points on the circumference, if you join any 2 points of the circumference, you get a chord. This is a chord. They ask that the longest chord. Here you observe by writing, go on writing the chords in this one. So we get so many chords which are increasing in length and then goes on decreasing. So you observe here the longest chord is in the middle of the circle, that is passes through the center of the circle. If the longest chord that passes through the center of the circle, this is called the diameter of the circle. So therefore the longest chord is called the diameter. Option B is the correct answer. Then we move on to the third question. The number is to be multiplied to 5 plus root 3. For 5 plus root 3 to make it as a rational number. Rational number means without root. So therefore those are the rational numbers. Here the irrational part is only root 3. If they given only root 3, you have to multiply this by another root 3. You get a rational number. This becomes root 9, that is equal to 3. You get a rational number. For root 3 you have to multiply only root 3. But here they given 5 plus root 3 as the, so the two terms are there. Binomial surd they given. So for this binomial surd we have to use the formula a plus b into a minus b. Here if you have to multiply these two, you get a square minus b square. For removing this root 3, we have to squaring this one. So for squaring this one, you have to multiply this one by 5 minus root 3. If you multiply this one, you get 5 square minus root 3 whole square. Here 5 square means 25 and root 3 square means square root get cancelled, 3, that becomes 22. This becomes the rational number. So we have to multiply this 5 minus root 3 for 5 plus root 3 to get the rational number. Then we have coming to the next question. In the given figure, the value of x is the given. The value of the x. So we have to observe here the value of the x. Here these two lines are parallel lines. If you write a intersecting line onto the parallel line, so it cuts the two parallel lines in two places. The angles here, these two angles are called vertically opposite angles. Here the vertically opposite angles are always equal. And also here these two vertically opposite angles are equal, and these two vertically opposite angles are equal, and also here these two vertically opposite angles are equal. So therefore here angle 60 degree and x are both are equal. That means the value of x is equal to 60 degree. So therefore the answer is option D is the correct answer. Then we move on to the next question. In a polynomial p of x is equal to 5x square minus 4x plus 3. So we have to find out the value of p of 0. So for getting the value of p of 0, you have to substitute in the place of x we have to substitute 0. So therefore you write this one, p of x is equal to 5x square minus 4x plus 3. Here we have to substitute in the place of value 0 in the place of x, 5 into 0 square minus 4 into 0 plus 3. Here you observe 0 square means 0, 5 into 0 means 0, 4 into 0 means 0, plus 3 is there. Therefore p of 0 is equal to 3 is the correct answer. Therefore option C is the correct answer for this one. Then we move on to the next question. The volume of the cube is 64 centimeter cube. Then the length or its edge. If you take this cube like this, so this is a cube. Here the edges are all are A. If you take all are A, the volume is equal to, that becomes A cube. Volume is equal to, volume of the cube is equal to A cube. Here the given volume as 64 and here it is A cube. For getting the value of A, that is side A, we have to take cube root on both sides. By taking cube root on both sides, here cube gets cancels with the cube root, and 64 cube root means 4, that is A is equal to 4. That means you get A is option A as the answer. Then we move on to the next question. The probability of raining today is 0.75, and then the probability of not raining today is. So these are the complementary events. We say that complementary events. Complementary events means one is possible, if one is possible and another is not possible. That means we write like this as P of E is possible event and P of E naught is not possible event. The sum of these two probabilities is always equal to 1. Here the possible event is having the value 0.75 and we have to find out the impossible event, that is equal to 1. You have to transfer this 0.75 to the right hand side, that means 1 minus 0.75. We have to subtract like this 1.00, 0.75. So you get you take the carry here from this to this, 10 minus 5, 5, 9 minus 7, 2, that gives 0.25. So you get the answer B as the option answer. Next we move on to the next question. The objective type last question is here. So the number of lines, not L, the number of lines can be drawn through one distinct point. That means one distinct point means you put a one point here. If you draw a line through this point and then we draw another line through this point, then we draw another line through this point, that means you have to write infinite number of lines through this point. Therefore, through one point we have to write infinite number of points. So therefore option D is the correct answer. If they given 2 points, how many lines can be drawn through this one? We have to draw only one line. It is not possible to draw another line through the 2 points. So the answer for this question is infinite number of lines. So then we move on to the next question. Answer the following questions in short answer. Here it is 8 into 1. 8 questions get 1 marks. Total marks is of 8. So we have to find out the degree of the polynomial. Here the degree of polynomial is, that means the highest degree of the variable, that is highest power of the variable is the degree of the polynomial. Here x has the power 1, here 2, this here it has 2, it has 3. The highest power is 3, therefore the degree of the polynomial is 3. You have to write it in the words, the degree of the polynomial is 3. Yes, then we move on to the next question. Here we have to find out the formula for this one. We have to write the formula for this curved surface area for the hemisphere. Here the curved surface area of hemisphere. Here we have to write the curved surface area of the hemisphere is equal to, this is the curved surface area. We have to take only this area. So this area is actually 2 pi r square. Therefore curved surface area of the hemisphere is 2 pi r square. If you take this one top also, this top area is of pi r square. Therefore, if you take the total surface area of the hemisphere, that means we have to add these two. So that you get 3 pi r square. This is the total surface area. This is the curved surface area of the hemisphere. Then we move on to the next question. Here they have to ask to find out the value of this one. They didn't ask what type of value. So therefore, we have to write like this also. We have to convert this into improper fraction. That means 125 into 3 plus 1 divided by 3. So that gives you 375 plus 1, 376 by 3. So this is the value also. And if you write this in decimal form, that means 125.1 by 3 means it gives you 3.33333 and so on. So this can be written as in the short form 125.3 bar. So this is the value of the 125 into 1 by 3. Next we move on to the next question. So here I take 12th question. Write the distance of the point P of 3 minus 3, 8. Here you observe minus 3 is the value of x and 8 is the value of y. In any coordinates we get the first value as x and y, second value as y. But the distance from the y axis is always x. This is the distance from the y axis and 8 is the distance from the x axis. So we have to write that the distance of the point P from y axis is minus 3. Minus 3 is the distance from the y axis. So then we find the area of the triangle in the given figure. AB, BC and AC are given. Here this is a right angle triangle. Here they given all the sides. You don't use Heron's formula. Now it is not to use the Heron's formula. We have to find out the area of the triangle by easy method by using directly the formula of the area of triangle. Here we get area of triangle is equal to half into base into height. Here the base is of 4 cm and height is of 3 cm. If we have substitute here, half into base means 4 and height is of 3, so that is equal to 2 1s are 2 2s are 3 into 2, 6 cm square. This is the area of the triangle. So then we move on to the next question. Fourteenth one, write the factors of a cube plus b cube. So the factors means you have to write the formula. That means a cube plus b cube. A cube plus b cube is equal to a plus b into a square minus ab plus b square. So this is the formula for writing this a cube plus b cube. So they have to ask the factors. Here the factors of a cube plus b cube are a plus b. One of the factor is a plus b and a square minus ab plus b square. So these are the two factors of a cube plus b cube. So now we move on to the next one, 15th question. Write the common base and the two parallels of the parallelogram, ABCD and PQCD. Here ABCD, you observe here, this is the ABCD parallelogram standing on the base DC, and also you observe another parallelogram PDCQ. This is a parallelogram. This is also standing on the same base CD. So therefore we have to write the same base. They have to ask to write the same base, or we have to write the common base. Common base or same base. Common base is equal to, that means DC is the common base. Then which are the parallel lines here? We have to write the parallel lines here. Which are the parallel lines? You observe here, this AD is parallel to CB because these two, the ABCD is a parallelogram, and also this PD is parallel to QC. There are two pairs of parallel lines, so we have to write the parallel lines is equal to AD parallel to BC. This is one pair, and also the another pair is PD parallel to QC. So these are the two parallels, and also we have to write these two also parallel lines. That means PB, totally this line PB is parallel to DC. PB is parallel to DC. So these are the parallel lines here. And then we have to move to the next question. Find the value of k of x minus 2 and y minus 3 is a solution of the equation. If x minus 2 is a solution, we take this x minus 2 is equal to 0, x is equal to 2 is the answer for this one, and y minus 3 is a solution, then y is equal to 3 is the correct answer. So the values of x and y are here. We have to substitute the values here for this equation. That means you take 2x plus 3y is equal to k. So you substitute the value of x here. 2 into 2 plus 3 into 3 is equal to k. 2 2s are 4 plus 3 3s are 9, that is equal to k. So 9 plus 3, that is 13, is equal to k. So this is the value of k here. So we get the values of k, and then we move on to the next question. So these are the 2 marks questions. It is not possible to solve the questions here only. So therefore I will take these questions to the PowerPoint presentation. There I will solve these questions. So we are moving to the third part, that is 2 marks questions. So here I take the 2 marks question. Express 0.6 bar in the form of P by Q. Here 0.6 bar means this can be written as 0.66666 and so on. So you have to put 0.666 as x, that is x is equal to 0.66666 and so on. Let we put this one. And then you have to multiply both sides. Multiply both sides by 10 for writing this in the rational form. So 10 into x is equal to 10 into 0.6666 and so on. Why I have to multiply this by 10? Because after the decimal point there is only one term is repeating here, therefore we have to multiplying this by 10. If the two terms are repeating, then we have to multiply this by 100. If the 3 numbers are repeating, we have to multiply this by 1000. So therefore here only one number is repeating, we have to multiply this by 10. Here we get 10x is equal to, so if you multiply this one, the decimal place goes on one place right side, so this becomes 6.6666 and so on. So then 10x is equal to, we have to split this by taking x as outside. That means this can be splitted as 6 plus 0.6666 and so on. So here the value of this is equal to x here. So therefore you put the value of this 0.66 as x. Therefore in the place of 0.66 we have to write x. So then we have to transfer this x to the left hand side. That means 10x minus x is equal to 6. This becomes 10x minus x means we have to subtract this one, that becomes 9x. Then we have to transfer this 9 to the right hand side, that is x is equal to 6 divided by 9. We have to simplify this one. 3 2s are 3 2s are 3 3s are, that is x is equal to 2 by 3. So this is the rational number. We have to convert this into P by Q form. That means 0.6 bar can be written as 2 by 3. So this is the final answer here. Then we move on to the next question. Visualize 3.765 on the number line using successive magnification. So for writing this one in the number line, we have to take the number line. Here this is the number line. Here this 3.765 lies between 3 and 4 because it is greater than 3. 3.765 is greater than 3 and less than 4. Therefore it lies between these two numbers. We have to take this as the magnifying instrument. So by magnifying this one, we have to take this 3 in the number line and expand this 3 and 4 like this. So we have to expand this one. You observe here, from this point we have to expand 3 to 4. So then by expanding 3.1, 3.2, 3.3, 3.4 up to 4, then this 3.765 is lies between these two numbers because it is 3.7 less greater than this one is 3.7 and less than 3.8. So therefore we have to magnifying this one. By magnifying 3.7 and 3.8, we get 3.71, 3.72, 3. Up to 3.78, 79, 3.8. Here this 3.765 is less, that is greater than 3.76 and less than 3.77. So therefore this number lies between these two numbers. And then by magnifying these two lie in the number line, we get 3.761, 3.762 up to 3.769, 3.77. Here we get the number 3.765 on the number line. So that means this is the 3.7, the point, this is the place for the 3.765 on the number line. So this, in this method we have to visualize this one. So then in the given figure, ABCD is a parallelogram. The figure is like this. ABCD is a parallelogram. Then AE is perpendicular to DC. Here this one is the perpendicular, and CF is perpendicular to this one AD, and the given AB is equal to 16 centimeter. Here it is 16 centimeter, and AE is of 8 centimeter. This one is of 8 centimeter. This is of 8 centimeter, and also CF is of 10 centimeter. They given this one. So we have to find out the value of AD here. So here you observe, this is the base of the parallelogram. If you consider this as the base, that means if you consider base as DC, what is the height of the parallelogram? Height is equal to height, or we call this as the altitude also. Height or altitude. That is equal to height is equal to AE is the height. And if you consider this as the base, if you take this parallelogram ABCD on the base AD, if this one is the base AD, what is the height becomes? You observe, the height becomes this CF as the height, that is CF as the height. Here we observe this base 1 DC, that is equal to, here you observe one thing, AB and DC are equal. AB is equal to DC because opposite side of the parallelogram, that means both are equal to 16 centimeter. This is also 16 centimeter. So now we have to find out the area of the parallelogram by taking both the bases and heights. Areas are equal. That means here we have to write area of the parallelogram is equal to base into height. Here you substitute both the bases. You take this one as B1 and this one as H1, this one taken as B2 and this one as H2. Here both the areas you get B1 into H1 is equal to B2 into H2 because both areas are equal. So therefore we have to substitute B1 as DC into H1 as AE and B2 as AD and H2 as CF. So you substitute the value of this one. DC is of 16, AE is of 10, AD is, we have to calculate this one, and what is the value of CF? it is of 10, you have to transfer this to the left hand side. So sorry, CF is of 10 and here AE is of 8, this one not 10, this one is of 8. You have to transfer this 10 to the left hand side. Here 16 into 8 divided by 10, that is equal to, this is the value of AD. So you have to multiply this one, 16 into 8, that becomes 128 divided by 10. So we have to simplify this one also, but by easily we have to convert this into decimal number. So here it is 10, we have to write this as 12.8 centimeter easily. So therefore I didn't cancel here, it's not simplifying this one. That means AD is equal to 12.8 centimeter is the correct answer. Then we move on to this one, expand 3a plus 4b plus 5c whole square using the formula. Here which formula we have to use here? You have to use x plus y plus z whole square. This is the formula we have to use. This means x square plus y square plus z square plus 2xy plus 2yz plus 2zx. This is the formula here we have to using to expand this one. So I expand this here, 3a plus 4b plus 5c whole square is equal to, here we have to substitute in the place of x 3a, so in the place of y it is 4b, in the place of z it is 5c whole square is equal to 2 into 3a into 4b, y means 4b plus 2 into 4b into z means it is of 5c and plus 2 into z means 5c and x is of 3a. So now we have to expand this one, that means 3a whole square. Here I didn't write it. 3a whole square means 3 3s are 9 into a square, 4 4s are 16 b square, 5 5s are 25 c square. So you have to multiply these 3 2s are 6, 6 4s are 24 ab plus 2 4s are 8, 8 into 5 40 bc plus 2 5s are 10, 10 into 3 30 ca. So this is the expansional form of this problem. So we are moving to the next question. So the below table contains the marks scored by 50 students of the class in mathematics examination. Draw a histogram for the given data. So for this data we have to write the histogram. Here for 0 to 20 this is a 10 is there, 10 to 25 is there, 20 to 38 is there, 30 to 40 12 is there, 40 to 50 so 15 is there. So we have to take the graph here. So this is the graph. We have to take the on x-axis we have to take marks. So this one is taken in the x-axis and this frequency is taken in the y-axis. Here the highest number of the frequency is 15. We have to mark here the 15. I have to take here for 15 I have to take 1 centimeter is equal to 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. So this time I will mark here in the x-axis it is 10, 20, 30. As it is here 10, 20, 30 are there. So I have to write this as marks in the x-axis. Now we have to mark this one 0 to 10. There is a 10 is there. So we have to mark here for 0 we have to mark 10 and also in the 10 column we have to mark 10. So this is the way of writing this one. We have to write the rectangular box and then 10 to 20 it is 5. So we have to mark 5 is in between 4 and 6. So you have to mark this one. So this is the marking of the 10 to 20 and then for 20 to 30 it is 8. For 20 it is 8 and 30 is also it is 8. We have to mark this one and then 30 to 40 is 12. In 30 we have marked 12 and also in 40 we have marked 12. So we get like this one and then 40 to 50 it is 15. So we have to mark the 40, 15, that is in between 14 and 16. We have to mark here. This is the place of 15. So this is we have to marking. So after that, if you have the crayons, pencils, you have to coloring this one. You get a beautiful structure of the histogram. So this is the way of writing the histogram. So then we move on to the next question. A box contain token of token which are numbered from 1 to 10. There are numbers from 1 to 10 in the box. Here we didn't consider this 0. So you remove this one. So there are 10 numbers in this box. So totally all the numbers are put inside the box. We have to put in this inside the box, and after putting this one, we have to take only one card. We have to pick a token is drawn random from the box. One card is taken out. So this is the experiment. Here for that experiment we have to write the sample space. That is, what are the number we get in this card. In this card what number we get? It may be 1 or it may be 2 or it may be 3. So we have to write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 10 possibilities are there for taking a card. For taking a card, any number may become 1 to 10. So therefore we have to write S is equal to 1 to 10. So after that n of S is equal to 10. Now we have for finding the probability of the token is a prime number. Here they given a event. Event is a prime number. So how can we get the prime number? So for getting the prime number, I mark here. Prime number means what? The number which is divisible by 1 and itself only. That number is the prime number. We didn't consider 1 as the prime number. We consider 2 as the prime number. It is not divided by any number. It is divided by 1 and itself. That is 2 only. Here 3 is also a prime number because it is also divided by 1 and 3 only. 4 is not a prime number because it is divided by 1, 2 and 4. So therefore it is not considered. Again 5 is a prime number, 6 is not, 7 is a prime number, 8 is not, 9 is not, 10 is not. Therefore in this one we get the set E is equal to 2, 3, 5, 7. These are the numbers. That means n of E is equal to 4 is there. So we get n of E is equal to 4. So now we have to find out the probability. What is the probability? That is probability of getting prime number P of E is equal to n of E divided by n of S. That is equal to n of E is of 4, n of S is of 10. This is the probability of getting the prime number. Or other than you have to simplify this one also. So you put this one as the answer, or you simplify this one, you get 2 by 5 also. Both are correct answers. So then we move on to the next one. A cubical water tank is 6 meter long. So 6 meter long, 5 meter wide, 4.5 meter deep. So this is the tank. It is completely filled with water. And this is the length, and this is the breadth, and this is the height. The length of this tank, here the given length is equal to 6 meter. And breadth of this tank, here this is the breadth of the tank, the breadth is given 5 meter. And this is the height of the tank or depth of the tank, that is given as 4.5. Here for finding how many liters, that is the capacity, we have to find out the volume of the tank. That is volume of the cuboid. Volume of the cuboid is equal to length into breadth into height. So that is equal to length is of 6 and breadth is of 5 and height is of 4.5. So by multiplying this one, 6 5s are 30, 30 into 45, you get 3 5s are 5, 15, 1, 3 4s are 12 plus 1, 13, 135 centimeter cube. We get 135 meter cube. Here we know 1 meter cube is equal to 1000 liters. So here we have to convert this into liters because they ask in the liters. Therefore we have to multiply 135 into 1000. That means you get 135,000. That means 1,35,000 liters water is in the what it hold 1,35,000 liters of water. So then find the surface area of the sphere whose radius is of 7 centimeter. The given radius r is equal to 7 centimeter. What is the surface area of the sphere? Here there is no curved surface area or total surface area. Only surface area is for the sphere. Here surface area of the sphere is equal to, it was 4 pi r square. Here it is 4 pi r square. So we have to substitute here 4 into pi means 22 by 7 into r means 7 square, that can be written as 7 into 7. Here you cancel this 7 and 7. So 4 into 22 is 88 into 7. So if you multiply this 88 by 7, that is 7 8s are 56, 5 7 8s are 56 plus 5 616 centimeter square. This is the surface area of the sphere. Then we move on to the next question. In the given figure, AB is parallel to CD. Here the given AB is parallel to CD and angle APQ is of 50 degree and angle PRD is of 127 degree. So here the given, if AB is parallel to CD, we write if any two lines are parallel, if there is a transversal line is there, here we take the two angles like this. If the two angles are here and here, these two angles are called alternate angles, and also these two angles are equal. Here this 50 degree is equal to X angle, X, because angle APQ is equal to angle PQR. Both the angles are equal, that is equal to 50 degree. So therefore angle X is equal to 50 degree. The value of X is equal to 50 degree. And also in the same type, here also there are two alternate angles. So totally this one is equal to this one. Both these two are the alternate angles. That means angle APR is equal to angle PRD. Both these two angles are equal. APR means this one and this one. That means 50 degree plus Y is equal to 127 degree. Here you transfer the 50 degree to the right hand side, that becomes 127 degree minus 50 degree. So that is Y is equal to, you get 77 degree. This is the value of Y and this is X and this is the value of Y. Then the curved surface area of the cone is 308 centimeter square. Here this is the CSA of the cone. CSA is equal to 308 they given, and the slant height they given, slant height is equal to 14 centimeter. Here we write the formula CSA of the cone. CSA of cone is equal to pi r L is the formula. Here they given the CSA is 308 is equal to pi means 22 by 7 into r, we have to find out this one. L means 14. 7 ones are 7 twos are 14. So here we have to transfer this 22 and 2 to the left hand side. That becomes 308 divided by 22 into 2. That is equal to r. So therefore here 11 twos are 22, 11 8s are 88. Here 2 ones are 2 14s are, 2 ones are 2 7s are. That means r is equal to 7 centimeter. This is the radius of the cone. So in this way we have to find out the answer. Then there are 3 marks questions are there. So if I continue to find out the 3, 4 and 5 marks questions, the video may becomes very lengthy and it is boring to see the video. So therefore I will cut this video here, and then in the part 2 I have answered the 3, 4 marks, 3, 4 and 5 marks questions. So you have to watch this video part 1, and then waiting for the part 2 video. I will soon I have uploaded the second video also. So students, so this is our Colorava tutorials channel. We have to subscribe this channel for getting the more videos of your 9th standard, and also we have uploaded all the subjects videos in our channel, and also we have give the key answers for your public exam also. So watch our Colorava tutorials channel and subscribe this one. If the video is you have liked this video, give a like in the video symbol, click the like symbol. Thank you very much. We will meet in the next video.